so much for the update. We are following breaking news this morning. We have learned that Pfizer has officially asked the Food and Drug Administration for emergency use authorization of its COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. FDA Advisory Committee on Vaccines already has a meeting scheduled to discuss this request. That'll be on October 26th. If approved, Pfizer's vaccine will be the only one available to use for that age group. Also, we have the latest numbers from both sides of the state line when it comes to the vaccine rollout. In Missouri, 54% of Missourians have started the vaccination process. Just over 48% are fully vaccinated. And in Kansas, just under 52% of Kansans have received at least one dose. Just over 48% are fully vaccinated. In COVID deaths, hospitalizations and new cases are falling, but will it continue to trend that way? ABC's Dan Lieberman has a closer look at the effort to double down.
With new COVID cases down 40% in the last 3 weeks and 15% fewer deaths since mid-September, many are asking, are we finally turning the corner?
We're finally turning a corner on this specific surge. There's been some peaks and some valleys, and it's hard to tell if this is going to stay low forever, but at least we're in good shape.
Still, some cities taking no chances, doubling down. New York City considering more vaccine mandates for city workers, including police and firefighters, with no more testing alternative. And Los Angeles passing a new mandate requiring proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test to enter indoor restaurants and other venues starting November 4th. The only exception, grocery stores and pharmacies.
Been in the hospital for 76 days now.
Federal officials also trying to get the word out with a new PSA campaign featuring COVID survivors making the case for the vaccine.
So I highly recommend everybody to get the vaccines and really protect themselves because this is no joke.
In a new study out this morning led by the CDC, estimates that 140,000 kids across the country were orphaned because of COVID. 65% of them were racial or ethnic minorities.
We were quite disturbed by the racial and ethnic disparities that were apparent in our data. Not only does it affect the child now in the short term, but it does really stay with them for the rest of their lives.
Today, President Biden planning to visit Chicago to talk on-the-job vaccine requirements, as American Airlines announcing that all employees must be fully vaccinated by November 24th. The pilots union telling ABC News last week more than 4,000 pilots remain unvaxxed. Dan Lieberman, ABC News, New York.
And today in KCMO, you can get a coronavirus vaccine at the City Market. Staffers from the city's health department will be there from 11 to 2. You don't need an appointment, and flu vaccines will also be available. And in 3 weeks, the FDA will meet to consider Pfizer vaccines for children ages 5 to 11. Local hospitals are already gearing up to start vaccinating that group. Well, doctors at the University of Kansas Health System say many parents have told them that they're ready to get their kids vaccinated, and there's also plenty of vaccines available. Healthcare workers just need the go-ahead from the FDA and CDC.
As soon as that's announced, there's going to be an influx. Our parents of these children have told us that's what they're going to do. So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes to make sure we'll be able to handle that influx within the University of Kansas Health System and be ready to go.
Doctors say that the data shows the vaccine is safe and effective in younger kids, just as it is in adults. Well, if you have any questions, talk to your primary care physician. And a number of parents in the Spring Hill School District are voicing their concerns over the number of students who are allowed to be unmasked. In kindergarten through 8th grade, the district has 501 mask exemptions. That's just over 19% of the district's student enrollment for those grades. All a student needs to get a mask exemption is a student's parent or healthcare provider to fill out a request form and then submit it to the nurse. The district has the most relaxed masking rules in Johnson County. Several parents say that they wish the district took mandates more seriously.
What about when a kid goes in the hospital? What about when a kid dies? Are we going to take it seriously then? If we keep down this road, which it sounds like that's what they're planning on doing, it's only going to get worse before it gets better.
Last month, the district saw the highest rate of new coronavirus cases in Johnson County. The district's COVID dashboard shows positive cases are dwindling in the district. And the Johnson County Health Department's COVID-19 dashboard classifies schools as a high community risk for COVID with a 5.3% positivity rate. The county urges schools to promote vaccinations, require masks indoors for all students, staff, and visitors regardless of vaccination status, and that includes people who have a suspected or confirmed case of COVID-19. Also, it excludes close contacts of confirmed COVID-19 cases.